And with me right now on Showbiz India via Zoom, I have filmmaker Vikram Bhatt joining us from India. Thank you so much for joining us and taking the time out. I know it's very late out there.
It is. It's 11 o'clock.
Well,
but it's not late for film people.
It's not late for you? You're a night bird?
As a matter of fact, I think this has happened to everyone in the lockdown, that people are really sleeping late and waking up late. I don't know what it is. But anyone I talk to is like, yaar, 2 baje sota hoon, 3 baje sota hoon.
This seems surreal, Vikram. Can you imagine us talking and doing an interview on Zoom?
I know coronavirus has done this to everyone.
So tell me, what's the mood in India? I know there's a very strict lockdown, much stricter than it is here. Tell me what's happening in India right now.
So the situation is not great as it is. I mean, the good thing is that we went into a lockdown very early. So we have been able to control the situation much more than it could have been, in the sense, a country like India with the population of India, you can imagine if the virus goes crazy out here, the casualties would be large, like phenomenal. But I think the government has done a great job of bringing the lockdown early. But there is the problem of the migrant labor, the daily wage earner. All of us, everyone is going through trouble. The entertainment industry is going to go through a lot of trouble. The theaters are shut. We don't know when the films are going to release. We don't know when we are going to be able to shoot again, because even shooting is a community thing. So a lot of things in the air. We don't know what's going to happen.
How are you personally feeling right now?
Actually, I did welcome the lockdown in the beginning, because it felt like a much needed holiday. I just slipped into a schedule where I would wake up late and then I would watch some stuff that I hadn't seen for a while, and listen to some new music and write and play my PS4, and just, the days used to just pass and read. But now it's getting a bit much, and there is a fatigue, and there is a need to be in touch with the outside world. I don't know whether the lockdown will ease out on 3rd of May. It's supposed to, but Mumbai is bad. It's quite a hot spot in India. So I don't know what's going to happen.
And it prompted you to record this poem that we're going to play right now for our viewers, and then we'll talk about it. So let's take a look.
Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced, nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. We will win this. Stay strong.
Invictus. Now, you say this is one of your favorite poems of all times. It's about inner strength. It's about perseverance. We all need the inner strength right now. But what were your reasonings other than that?
This poem was Nelson Mandela's favorite poem. And all the years, I think 28 years, he was incarcerated. There wasn't a day that he did not say this poem to himself. And when I heard it for the first time, and when I read it for the first time, it it just blew my mind because the meaning is so deep that it tells you that you will survive, and all you need to survive is to know that you have the strength and you have the ability to survive. You will survive in any condition.
Very beautifully said. You came out with the fact that you have fibromyalgia, and that is something that is a lifelong struggle, and you have to manage it. So share some thoughts to the viewers about managing something that's so prevalent.
Fibromyalgia is a condition where you are in a lot of pain almost every day of your life. Sometimes the pain can get less, sometimes more. But there isn't a day in my life that I'm not in pain. The pain is like, how you feel, how your bones would feel on a damp, cold day. It's like having the flu where your muscles ache. But just to give you an idea of what the pain is like. And the pain being so constant leads to a sense of depression, leads to anxiety, leads to, you become fatalistic.
You become fatalistic? It's very, very
Yeah, you do become, but I have been Invictus and I have fought that. And I have not allowed the pain to make me a different person. I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe that I have chosen this. I have chosen this pain. My soul has chosen this birth. My soul has chosen all what it is fighting. It has chosen these challenges. And pain is a challenge I have chosen. And I'm not going to lose to it.
Very, very nicely said. And on this positive note, I bid you thank you. And I know it's very late out there. Have a very good night. And I hope to see you very soon on the other side of this crisis. Big hug to you.
Big hug. And to everyone at Showbiz India.